Hi. Hello. Welcome. I wasn't sure of a lot of things. One thing I was sure of was that the moment Homeworld 3 happened, I would be there. I've played the rest of the games. I haven't played Cataclysm / Emergence. I'm sorry about that. I haven't played the Tyrannic bonus mission from the remastered. But you know, I've got the gist of it. I know what's going on. And Homeworld 3 was on the horizon. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to play all the games and I'm going to get ready for Homeworld 3 to happen. And I was entirely set and prepared and ready for it to happen in early March. And then they did this. If you don't know the time that this is being set at, it is currently not March. Instead, it is February. The people behind this game, Blackbird Interactive, along with publisher Gearbox, have endeavored to make a free open demo available of the game for the duration of the Steam Next Fest. I had plans. I had a schedule. I knew what was going to happen between here and this game releasing, and all of that's been thrown out the window. So, without further ado, let's get to the part where we get to play Homeworld 3. You can also play Homeworld 3. It's available if you're watching this live. If you're not watching this live, then there's going to be like this buffer time between February 12th and March 8th or so, where it's not available. But then if you're watching after that, it is once again available. Windows of opportunity are confusing, but the point is I'm going to play it now. I've played it already. I needed to make sure it worked and that the controls were something that weren't a mess, and a catastrophic one at that. And you know what? I think I've gotten the controls to something reasonable and good. So, let's play the game. Let's play Homeworld 3. Oh my goodness. Let's just begin this, please. There we are. There it is. It's here. Welcome. Look at this screen. It's beautiful. I opened up the game. You had like an epileptic, like photosensitivity warning. And then it just did this screen, and it's cool looking, and it's nice, and it's good. Now, I've already done the tutorial and stuff, but because this is specifically a demo demonstrating the game for people, I'm going to go through the only other thing that is in the game aside from the thing being demonstrated, and that's the tutorial. Just so you get to see it. I'm here as a liaison for the ability for you to know about stuff. It's a responsibility I hold in high regard, and I shall do it justice. Let's play the game. I'm a little excited. I don't know what to do. Any level of confidence or composure I have is a facade right now. We're here. Okay, cool. This is a menu, in case you were wondering. We got the compendium, which is currently just sort of a bunch of hints and data about particular things. It's got like tutorial videos and stuff, like here's how you do manual selection, in case you were wondering. Here's the attack frigate. Look at these stats. I'm actually learning something here. Forced alignment. Reduce incoming damage for a short period of time. That's cool. Fletchet cannon, 11 mil. Relative mass, 10,000. Rotation max speed, 31. Look at all this information you can just get from opening up a random tab and a random tab and a random tab. So, we got Open Compendium, which is what that is. Then there's War Games, which is the reason we're here, what the demo is basically demonstrating to you. And then we got the lovely button right here to pre-purchase the game. And there's a History of Homeworld button.
The barren desert planet of Karak. Home to a resilient but divided people known as the Kushan. They fought over resources under a burning sun for thousands of years. Everything changed when Rachel Sajet discovered something buried deep beneath the unforgiving sands. An ancient technology that would allow the Kushan to escape their dying world. A hyperspace core. And with it, a map that pointed the way to the true home of the Kushan, Hiigara. The Kushan put aside their differences and for 100 years worked together to construct a grand mothership that could transport 600,000 Kushan to Hiigara. Karen Sajet, Rachel's descendant, volunteered to be bound, body and mind, to the mothership and become its navigator and fleet command. But the efforts of the Kushan did not go unnoticed. The Taidan Empire, a powerful enemy who had exiled the Kushan to Karak 4,000 years ago, took swift and devastating action. While Karak burned, Karen rescued all that remained of her people. But instead of fleeing into the dark, Karen turned the mothership into the tip of a spear aimed directly at Hiigara. In the war that ensued thereafter, Karen's fleet emerged victorious. The Taidan Empire was shattered, and the Kushan reclaimed their homeworld, becoming Hiigarans once more. Just as Rachel discovered a hyperspace core, Karen learned of the existence of two others. The first of these was gifted to Karen by the Bentusi, an ancient race who called no planet home and lived only among the stars. The final core was won by Karen upon defeating the Vaegir, a vicious foe who sought to control the cores at any cost. Karen united all three cores aboard the legendary progenitor mothership Sajuk. And in doing so, unlocked a vast hyperspace gate network, enabling interstellar travel for all. Trade and culture spread effortlessly between the stars. Population centers grew in places previously inaccessible, and the galaxy was united in peace. Thus began the Age of Sajet. But deep in the outer rim lurked a region of space from which no ship ever returned. It became known as the Anomaly. Gates in this area were erratic, dangerous. Thousands of lives were lost. Eventually, these gates went completely dark, and the anomaly spread. Karen Sajet, aboard a new mothership called the Kar Sajuk, was sent to find the source of the anomaly and stop it. She never returned. 20 years later, the burden falls to Karen's protege, Imogen Sajet.
All right, yeah, that's pretty much how I understand the story. Makes sense. I didn't actually know that button was there until I clicked it just then. I didn't realize that would be a thing. Point is, we can play the game. Actually, before we start, I'm going to do something to setting on the stream side of things. Just to make sure everything is good. There we go. Now you can't see my cursor, so if there's any more cool cutscenes, they will not get in the way. But you can still know what I'm doing because I can click on things. Alright. Time to tutorialize you. If you don't know how Homeworld works, I can teach you. The best teacher is experience. Unfortunately, I can't force you to play the game. Let's learn, even though I already know. We can also just appreciate all the cool visuals, because there are some really cool visuals. Look at it, it's beautiful.
Reviewing and testing fleet functionality necessary for future missions.
It would seem
are expressed as objectives. Missions may require multiple objectives to be accomplished, either linearly or concurrently.
It would seem that frames are currently being destroyed.
For control over the battle.
Hold on. We need to change the graphic settings real quick. Fortunately, they have a very convenient sort of auto-detect for quality settings, which I can't use for some reason. Uh-oh. That's not good. We gotta stop the... Okay, well, maybe setting the graphics level to medium will help out for a bit. So far, so good. Okay. High quality graphics was a bit too much for streaming. Medium is fine. Anyway.
Rotate your view to get a better angle of the mission area. Center the view on the mothership.
So here's the big thing. First-person camera now available. It's an option. You can disable it if you want. Go back to the regular orbital system. I like it. It's quick and responsive.
Now rotate to look at the asteroid bay.
There it is.
And now rotate your view to look at the friendly carrier. Next is moving your view. Attempt this now.
I've accidentally done that. But we've got WASD controls. While holding right click, you can just WASD all around.
Move your view to closely view the nearby asteroid bay. Finally, adjust the height of your view to gain or reduce elevation in the mission area.
And then you got elevation from Q and E. It seems that we may actually still be losing frames, which is unfortunate. Let me just low apply. Let's just we're working as we go. I have no doubt things will be optimized better in a month, but also it's kind of my fault.
Attempt to gain a close view of the Allied carrier above now.
Look, they got the Kith
Zoom
insignia.
command can accomplish the same task, albeit more easily. Try this now.
You can scroll to zoom.
At any time, the mothership can be quickly returned to via a dedicated command. Try this now.
And we got our regular hotkeys to go places fast. F4 for military. We have no military.
Channel open.
Mothership is real. We're back.
The sensors manager is critical for quickly surveying the entire mission area all at once.
Oh, I'm inside. I'm inside. I'm sneaking into the ship. Here, space.
The direction of critical positions in the mission area will be shown on the sensors gyro. The first marker shows the direction of the mothership. This second marker points towards objectives and related points of interest.
Truth be told, I don't know why there's an orbital marker in the sensor mode, because I'm still in first-person camera.
The sensors manager allows you to see the positions of the fleet, as well as their line of sight. Orders can also be issued from this view. All units have a sensors range. Their effective sighting radius as a sphere around them. Units outside this range are usually undetectable, and these areas are the dark fields of the sensors manager. All units have differing sensors range. Spreading ships out, or building units that specialize in high sensor range, can provide crucial information on enemy positions. Resources are highlighted with triangular points of interest. Exit the sensors manager to continue.
So, want to know what a resource looks like? There it is.
At any time,
We're
a
back.
tactical pause can be issued. Use this to your advantage to plan or issue orders under high stress.
Oh no, this is
situations.
funny. It's also not actually relevant because you can't pause in the war games because it's an online multiplayer thing.
Initiate
But
and then cancel a tactical pause now.
we can now play this like Empire at War where you can just pause and panic and plan all your things. So let's look at these ships right now. Stop! And they are stopped. They're not actually stopped. It says game speed filled at 0%. Now if you look closely, if I bring the camera real close, I'm not moving. The ship is still moving. They've gotten around the 0 time dilemma by having the tactical pause not be a true pause. It's just really slow. And you know what? That works. It gives like a Final Fantasy VII remake kind of feel, where like you stop it and then everything, it just moves really slowly, but you got time to freaking think. Unpause.
Note that while paused, units cannot react to orders. Likewise, objectives cannot be completed.
So that is a difference to how Empire at War does it.
Operation speed can be reduced by intervals of 25% using the dedicated command. Try this now.
Now, aside from that, we can change the speed of the game. Fast, slow. Wow. Whoa. Nice.
Before beginning operations, we will focus on the mothership.
All right, now we get our good old focus ability.
This can be done with a dedicated command to enter a focused view. Try this now.
So,
Attention.
while you have a ship selected, you can middle click your scroll wheel or press Alt F. Now, pressing F by itself is unavailable. The default is holding Alt as well, which is a little inconvenient. My muscle memory is a bit shot in that regard, but I'll get used to it.
When ships have been focused on, your view will be set to orbit around the subject. Attempt to orbit your view around the mothership with it in focus.
So even if we have first-person camera controls, it goes back to the classic orbital when focused on a ship.
Your view
Because
can
you're
also
focused
be
on the
zoomed
ship.
in and out from the subject. Try this now. Now for commands. All unit operations begin by designating a unit to issue orders to.
I think it would be fun if you could rotate the mothership in the tutorial just so that we could rotate the mothership. Because you can't control the mothership in the tutorial and the mothership is not in war games. So we do not have the availability to rotate the mothership in this tutorial. Which is unfortunate to me personally. I'd like to rotate the mothership. Not because I have any strong opinions about the debate over whether the mothership should be horizontal or vertical. I just want to rotate it. I just want it to spin. Manual selection. We
Start
learned
by
that
selecting
earlier.
the resource controller.
We can click, or we can box.
This is command.
It is command.
Not all ships are combat vessels, but each class of ship has a unique role, function, and set of abilities.
Yeah, see, we're
The
not
mothership
allowed to
is
move
a
it.
slow but well-armored shipyard, capable of fending off rudimentary threats on its own. The resource controller's resource ability is used to harvest resource units, RUs, primarily from resource patches found in asteroids or structural debris.
So this is our new resource collector. We don't get a resource collector, we just get the resource controller. And then it by itself controls the resourcing robots individually. Which is an interesting way to do it.
Begin a resource operation. Send your message. These RUs will be used in further ship production and research. Additional resource controllers allow the collection of RUs from multiple resource sites at the same time.
So as a reminder,
resource controllers are unarmed and should be protected. While very vulnerable, they have several additional uses, including recovering mission vital objectives in the AO, and in some circumstances, even capturing enemy ships.
Thank you, Intel Officer on the Capisi. I really appreciate your input. Now, they're saying helpful things I just already know. And I'm also trying to do my own dialogue here. So, point is, we had the resource things in Homeworld 1, which were just sort of individual guys. We had the resource things in Homeworld 2, which were individual guys, but different. And now we have, like, just a dispatch.
Growing the fleet is essential for every operation.
I like it. It's a good compromise. We still have the single ship for convenient use, but that single ship is the controller, not the gatherer.
Open the build and research command interface to begin unit production.
There's a level of delegation and control that is removed, but it makes it so much more convenient to focus on the part you like to, which is the war and the game.
Ops controllers. In some instances, technology must be researched before production can begin. Recon strike craft are now available. Research in order to produce a small contingent of ships for the fleet.
This is a very Homeworld menu. Just, it's going to be a giant drop down of options, and we're just going to click the ones we want. We only get one for now because we're not cool enough yet.
Now that the technology is available, the fleet can be reinforced.
Cool. Time to unit
Motherships
produce.
and carriers specialize in unit production. Larger or more powerful ships take longer to build, as well as more resources. If the fleet runs out of resources, production will stall during its creation.
So I like how they do this sort of production. This yellow line is the production progress for a single ship, but then the button itself production line is for all the ships queued up. So if I add more, it will become less produced, and removing them, it'll be more done. And then the strike craft will show all the progress for all the ships, and like it's modular, it works, it does the thing.
Military units can be selected for orders like non-military ones, but all military units can be selected at once through the dedicated command.
It's F4.
Try this now. Area depleted. Move the contingent of recon ships to the marked point to scout beyond our position.
So check it out, we got units.
Our units can take advantage of terrain as a shield against oncoming threats. During combat, pilots will attempt to take advantage of whatever cover is nearby, but giving them path directions that take advantage of cover can be paramount to mission success.
So here is the other fundamental change from Homeworld games. Movement can be done by selecting a surface.
We're on the move.
Which is pretty convenient in the heat of battle, and fairly relevant given that the maps are giant structures and terrain. So it's going to be existent, relevant, and not a pain. Actually quite useful. But as always, we have the classic movement thing. This time with a... Well, okay, I have the hotkeys turned off so I can just do full unobtrusive camera operations. But it would be with the W key. But you can also just... Dang it, right click.
Move the recon strike craft to the designated location. Vector set, en route.
I'm forgetting. Wait, what the? What's this grid? Where? What happened? Okay.
Ready to copy.
The designated location is in open space beyond the nearby asteroid bay.
Okay, here's the movement reticle. Let's see what I can do with it.
Coordinates confirmed.
I've done something fundamentally catastrophic.
Receiving.
Right click.
Vector set, en route.
I've somehow moved the. Let's try this. Here.
A movement command must be given with units selected first.
Wait. Here's I found it. And there we go.
Vector set, en route.
Okay, I don't know what this weird grid is about. I've just sort of accidentally invented a new grid of reality.
Scout on station.
Hopefully that doesn't catastrophically break anything. In the meantime, it seems like we have movement controls back to normal.
Attention. Hostile presence detected ahead. Direct our
Okay,
units to engage the hostile
It's a bit of an
presence.
awkward dance of left and right click. Maybe I should turn on hotkeys again just so I can use the W key. Or bind it to something else. For the time being, though, we got more important things to do. Like war!
Break. Break and roll in.
There's a war. Here, let's lead on Lieutenant Taj Sajan. There we are. Nice. Yeah! Shoot him!
Adjust lead. Target shifting.
Priority alert. Strike craft suffering heavy losses.
Position secured.
Oh, we
Ship
lost one.
behavior can also be controlled through formations and stances.
Nice.
Start a new formation.
Oh yeah, the demo won't tell you this, but to turn off the HUD, it's Alt-G. They don't tell you, but I know what it is. They can't hide it from me.
Area caution. Ion firing.
Ready to
Vector
copy.
set.
Anyway, we've got formations. We can pick our formation from this convenient list of formations. I'm gonna go with claw formation because I like to destroy
Formations change how
my
units
enemies
align
very
themselves
quickly.
In relation to one another. Formations can affect grouping, ability to focus fire damage.
You call that a
and
claw
vulnerability to
formation?
certain weapon types.
You. Joshua
In addition,
Soben,
placing
I expect
units in
better from you.
formation, Behavior can be fine-tuned through stances. Stance influences many factors, including unit formations, attack patterns, and cover usage.
Now that's more like it. Good work on the correction. I guess the asteroid was blocking your spot. That's fair. Now for the stance, we've got the classic neutral, aggressive, and passive. These not only change how your units respond to enemies being nearby, they also change how much they care about dodging. Let's go aggressive.
Wing support. Close up. Watch and shoot.
Kill.
Lock it up. Allied ships inbound. We're hit. Taking fire.
Oh, hey, reinforcements.
Defending.
Ah! This game is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'm in a tutorial and I'm gawking at the visuals.
Evading.
Priority alert. Strike craft suffering heavy losses.
How's this fight going? Still more?
Set hostiles destroyed.
There we go.
Transferring command of the Allied interceptor strike craft to you now.
Oh, neat.
We copy.
Your ships have suffered casualties.
Delta
Replace
formation.
and reinforce the fleet as resources become available. Units can be quickly repaired by sending them to dock with either the mothership or a carrier.
Hey, carrier.
Dock with the carrier now.
Get in there.
Interceptor on deck. Sarah figures.
This is Karkashan EC. You're clear to dock. Link is set.
As mentioned prior, carriers can also build units. Switch to the newly transferred carrier in the build menu to begin unit production from it. To bolster our fleet, build additional interceptors from the carrier now.
We got 2. Interceptor research. Complete. Also, fun fact, carrier's got a production boost ability. I can just click this and boom, we are
While
zooming.
carriers can't build capital ships, they're more mobile than the mothership and can quickly reposition themselves across a battlefield.
I found it to be quite useful in war games and gives a very legitimate reason to have
Bolstering
carriers
unit
supporting the
numbers is
mothership.
only one way to reinforce the fleet. New abilities for units can also be researched, which will give units extra utility or an edge in battle.
Begin researching the ability upgrade for interceptors.
So the abilities. I think that Homeworld 3 has certainly gone the route of Deserts of Karak. Deserts of Karak made heavy use of the importance of your abilities. The AAV smokescreen was like game defining. The bombardments from artillery or the AA gun were both very, very crucial to good operations. So the fact that this game uses a lot of like very small cooldown, very small duration effect abilities means that that kind of micromanagement has been brought back in a way that I think would be really cool. For example, the overcharge ability. For 10 seconds, your interceptors will do extra damage, but the recharge on it is only 15 seconds. So you basically want to be using it constantly,
Once researched, the technology is made available for all units it applies to.
but in a way
Most
that like
units will not
changes
use their
the
abilities
timing.
automatically and must receive direct orders.
Or-
With good timing, this can turn the tide of an operation.
Yeah, like with good timing. Because
Test the
the
newly researched ability now.
the interceptors are going to be flying in like waves. They're going to fly in, they're going to shoot, they're going to have to turn around. So if you time your rhythm of overcharges for those fly-throughs, you'll get the good damage, and then when you're not doing damage, you're not even shooting anyway, so it's not a loss to you. And that kind of micromanagement, the smaller scale importance of good unit operations, in contrast with the general grand scale of Homeworld as a whole, I think is a good mix of Homeworld's the originals and Deserts, in theory. In practice, we'll have to see how good I am at it. We can't really demonstrate the ability because we don't have any enemies, but I can click the button and you'll see the cooldown swirly on it, but also check the interceptor's green square that'll show up. We can count it together. 1,
Good.
2,
The ability will
3,
be active for a short
4,
period of time before
5,
going on
6,
cooldown.
7,
Using unit abilities
8,
frequently will give you an
9,
advantage in battle.
10, 11. I
The
technically
next
started counting at
location will
1
allow
instead of
units to
0.
Take advantage of the tunnel to navigate, shielding them in the event of oncoming fire.
But yeah, it's
Direct the
10 to
contingent
15.
the target position.
So there's a 5-second dead zone. Meanwhile, let's get our interceptors, balanced fighters as they are, and move out. This, when you're disoriented in space, check the gyro for things that are important, and in at the very least the tutorial itself, check for this thing sort of swirling around your peripheral. That'll tell you where to go, where to look. Interceptors! To the tunnel.
Coming around.
Let's watch this fly through. Full cinematics, get me off the screen.
Flight is on station. We're ready. Interceptor on station.
Location secured. No hostiles detected. Move the contingent of recon ships to the designated area above to gain cover and a vantage point.
I think it's a very good, elegant way to do obstruction of a giant object, that you just sort of become in tactical mode, the sensor mode. Like you go in,
Copy.
sensor mode time, which makes complete sense. You don't care about the realism of being inside a rock. What would that even look like? You want the tactical intel. So you're booted into sensor mode automatically, but only while you're in the rock, so you can still know what's going on.
Move the strike craft to the new location.
Got it, intel officer from the Capisi.
Vector set. Green
Could have done
line
that as
confirmed.
well. You gotta sort of
Understood.
memorize the rhythm.
Moving
It's
now.
right click, left click and drag,
Hostiles are
left click
intercepting a
tab.
friendly carrier. We must provide aid. Attack the enemies now.
Delta formation.
Move complete. Interceptor holding.
Kill. Back to camera. I want good visuals. I wanted to enjoy how beautiful it is. Another reason why I disabled the mouse cursor. We got free camera.
Engaging strike craft. Strike detected. Enemy strike craft. Targeting strike craft. Contact. Hostile
The
strike.
combat effectiveness of an engagement force is often directly proportional to its ship composition, size, and ability to focus fire on an enemy.
Hold on, I gotta do
Missiles
helpful
travel
warfare
through
stuff real quick.
space and will collide with objects.
Overcharge!
Positioning ships behind
Terrible
large
timing, but it should be
objects or
fine.
behind other larger ships, such as the mothership, can significantly
There we
blunt
go.
the effect of certain enemy assaults.
Oh, I should be back too. There we are.
Sensor alert.
Hey!
Enemy strike craft. Attacking strike craft.
Little worried about that allied carrier.
Contact strike craft.
Oh, that's not good.
Engaging strike craft.
Oh boy. It was nice knowing you, carrier.
Combat operation successful. We have now practiced all the techniques necessary for our main operations.
My
You may
condolences.
exit basic combat training, or remain for instructions on more advanced operations.
So there are like 3 more things that we can learn from the mission advanced tutorial, which I shall demonstrate. One of them is just queuing up commands with shift commanding.
Orders, such as movement directives, can be queued.
Yep.
Ships will carry out these orders in sequence, though orders such as attacking or using special abilities will prevent further orders from queuing. Queue several orders now.
Think.
Copy. On our way.
Finally, friendly ships can be assigned to a group for quick reference in and across the battlefield.
The classic control
Assign
groups.
one or more ships to a control group.
A staple of tactics.
Group 1.
Once assigned, a control group can be quickly found across the battlefield and can be useful while attempting to manage several different battles at once.
Who are you?
A ship can even belong to several control groups for very fine control over the fleet.
Bart Kal-El, Lieutenant.
Some ships are capable of laying mines, providing support via area denial.
Mine layers back. Not that I ever really was good at using them well. But we've got
Lay
added
mines
features.
Using any pattern. Move complete.
Mine layer standing by.
So, mine layers can now deploy in sphere, box, or wall formations. The sphere, it's more of a icosahedron. Octahedron, I think, actually. Icosa is the D12, right? This is an octahedron. We also have the box, which, you know, is a cube. And the classic wall.
Using any of the available patterns.
So it definitely seems to be starting the wall at the corner of where it is. So that might be an issue for you. I'm going to go with the sphere, just because it looks cool. And it's very simple. Drop it down. Boom. Once again, I accidentally right-click instead of left-clicking.
We hear you.
I'll unlearn that habit.
Mines can be laid at any open, unoccupied point in space. It takes time to lay mines. If a ship laying mines is interrupted at any point, any existing mines will be active, but the shape may not have full coverage. Ensure mine-laying ships have enough time to allow for full pattern coverage.
I am really
In some
curious what kind of good
persistent
tactics
area
to do with
denial
mines.
or defense of a certain position is crucial for victory.
Area denial. Now we get turrets. Turrets have gotten a very interesting change.
Deploy a turret.
So the thing with turrets is that they're no longer just sort of stationary platforms that shoot. You put them on the surface of an object. So like, check this out. Okay, that asteroid is too small. My bad. Okay, that asteroid is too small. My bad. There we go.
Turrets can be redeployed without first undeploying them if desired. Simply issue a deploy order to a new location. Multiple turrets can also be deployed in rapid succession, allowing groups of turrets to quickly secure one or more location. Multiple turret types exist. Select the one best suited to the situation and goals of the mission.
So turrets are now very directly correlated with
We've now
cover.
reviewed all techniques required for effective fleet management.
Deploy the boy. We're there. I think this is really cool. The idea that you can, like... They've really thought of interesting ways to integrate the terrain in this game. From it being important to have cover, from the tunnels, from the way you move, to the fact that you deploy turrets onto surfaces of asteroids or other structures. I think there's a lot of good potential for tactical considerations. I don't know how many of them will be realized, but it could be some of them. Anyway, let's get out of here. We've been tutorializing for long enough. Time to play the game. Swoosh. Okay, so I am actually going to go back to the settings and return on the hotkeys. The camera translation is always active option. This way I can set commands to move with W, which I think would be more convenient for me. Okay, time for war games. We could do a war games quick play, but I'm afraid of playing with other people on the internet. Mostly because I don't want to disappoint them with how bad I am at the game. So instead, let's go to the War Games demo, create a custom lobby, set it to private, call it something irrelevant like, summation. There we go. And we're here. I am level 6 and have designed my cool colors already because I couldn't wait. You know, it came out yesterday. I couldn't wait to play it. I That would just be unfair. Also, I needed to, like, make sure it worked. And that I wanted to show it to all of you. Which I do. So, Strikecraft. We could also go Recon or Bomber. I've unlocked them. Strikecraft is generally pretty adaptable and good at the early game. I've never won, by the way. It has not happened. I typically get my butt kicked at level 3 or 2. Time to war. Man, we've been doing not war games for 45 minutes. My apologies. Okay, time to focus on the strategy. In the early game, I am relatively confident in my ability for the interceptors to just sort of take points.
Carrier com.
Sizable incarnate forces incoming. They are pushing further into friendly space. Higaran Command suspects there is an incarnate base within this sector.
Thank you, Fleet Ops.
Engage hostile forces and plot a route to their base of operations. We must find and destroy this base.
Enemy forces arriving shortly. Begin resourcing operations immediately. Command will send an objective soon.
Carrier in anti-strike craft.
Careful,
mode.
careful. Build menu up.
Complete. Carrier taking fire. Hostile strike craft closing.
Okay, we now have our starting position. Now, there are scattered about the map, in addition to just the normal resources, there are
Come in.
artifacts, and we can take them and get upgrades. Also, completing objectives will give us some as well. I don't know if that's because we get them or because they're auto-gotten by ending the map.
Dated your systems.
Now, my plan for the time being is to go heavy interceptor and just shoot my way to victory with cheap, deadly units.
Incoming hyperspace signatures detected. Ready for attack.
They will attack, and I will perish as a result.
Receiving.
Recon, I want you a bit forward, just for vision.
Coordinates locked in.
Interceptor Group
Send
1,
transmission.
prepare for incursion.
Scout on station.
I haven't really found much progress with any other force. Like, I don't really have a feel for the units yet. Which ones I think are good or bad.
Go for interceptor.
They got those.
EOS has them. Let's go, let's go. Good copy.
Wall formation, let me know when you get there.
Move complete. Intercept.
Combat alert.
Enemy Corvette. Targeting. Enemy ship destroyed.
Build another resource controller, see if we can't control both at once.
Increase turn. Corvette is
Good
off the
shot! Good shot.
board. We copy.
A remnant of the 5th Fleet has been found. We need to scan the wreckage for data and life signs.
Keep the area clear of enemy vessels until salvage operations are complete.
We got it on lock.
Oh!
Cycle target, full burn. Engaging strike craft.
Yeah, we're on their tail. We win that if we're on their tail.
Ready.
Now the recon's gotten involved.
Tracking strike craft on approach. Meet them head on.
Taking fire.
Steady, I'm coming around.
Can't shake him.
We got it on lock. Material density. Engaging strike craft. Contact. Enemy strike craft. Receiving.
Carrier forward.
They're all over me.
More interceptors.
Corvette and weapons range. Engaging.
Overcharge.
Power and displays. Corvette is off the... We have contact.
Very good.
Corvette. Corvette down. Targeting Corvette.
Okay, Group 1, secure the area.
Go E&E.
Alright, things are progressing well.
Corvette closing fast and heavy. System. Critical hit. Enemy Corvette destroyed.
Please shoot them. Thank you.
Corvette destroyed. Engaging Corvette. Hostile Corvette destroyed.
Alright, good job, Group 1. You keep securing the area.
Collectors are out. Materials uptick.
Collectors are away. So far, so good.
Command, area holding station.
Combat alert.
Area looking pretty stable, if I say so myself.
Effective range and firing.
Kill them.
Enemy. Critical hit. Enemy Corvette destroyed.
We gotta enjoy the current moment of playing this game, because the moment we get to a later level, there is going to be a tipping point where we are suddenly
Objective
losing
complete.
terribly.
New enemies will continue to arrive until you decide to move on to the next mission.
Now we get our artifact. Heavy bomber proximity, heavy bomber concentration, ranger influence.
Damage nearing critical.
Hang in. I'm inbound. Can't get loose.
So I'd like to stay around for as long as possible just to get more resources before we
Defending.
leave.
Locked up. Evading. Leading them in. Take the shot. Push through. Take it out.
Uh-oh.
Ready to copy. DC. Interceptor. We're on approach. Please advise.
Alright, how you doing, resource gathering man? Gotta admit, those resources are looking pretty gathered right now. Good job.
Ops, update. Resource operations underway.
More incursions.
Controller here. Go ahead.
Yep, off you go.
Combat
Whoa.
alert.
Hold up.
Ready.
You thought I could just hide this from me? That rectangle that you just saw is one of the artifacts. We can take it and get more power. And we certainly have to do that before we leave.
Lock is good. On my lead. We have contact. Corvette. Corvette down. Increase thrust. Go for intercept.
Okay, good, we got it.
Lock is good. On
So,
my lead. Enemy Corvette.
anything
Targeting.
else you want to tell me about, game?
We have contact. Enemy Corvette.
Recon, send that way. Aha!
Contact. Corvette closing. Adjust.
Stop the board.
They're hiding everything on us.
Corvette in weapons range. Hostile tracked. Corvette closing range. Receiving. Targeting Corvette. Tracking hostile Corvette.
Destroyed. Material site locked and collection underway.
Roll in. Engaging Corvette. Tracking hostile
Look at that, that's like a
Corvette.
solid
They're
3
firing.
extra artifacts. 4 even! Now we leave.
Enemy Enemy Corvette engaging target.
Getting those extra artifacts were definitely worth the interceptor losses. Not to mention, we got more resources. That's a 2-for-1 deal at your local retailer. Artifacts provide passive bonuses that customize your fleet. First order of business, let's make some fleet decisions. Ion cannon sniper, heavy bomber reinforced hull. Like that. Heavy bomber reinforced hull. Even more.
Sizable incarnate forces incoming. They are pushing further into friendly space.
Interceptor
Higaran Command suspects there is an
damage
incarnate base within this sector.
and speed. Okay.
Engage hostile forces and plot a route to their base of operations. We must find and destroy this base.
Increase fleet
Enemy
bomber
forces
hull.
arriving shortly. Begin resourcing operations immediately. Command will send an objective soon.
Yeah, okay. We have the tankiest fleet bombers in the world, and our interceptors are slightly more close-range brawly.
Go for interceptor. Ready. Cycle target, full burn.
So in that case, let's start investing in fleet bomber technology. Like 10 to
Contact,
start.
strike craft.
They'll be fairly useful as our
Send transmission.
anti-large.
Board just lit up. Strike craft closing in. Again. We're inbound. Enemy Corvette engaging target. Marked. Vectoring in.
Controller here. Go ahead.
Interceptor.
Incoming hyperspace signatures detected. Ready for attack.
Yeah, we're set. I'm on the way. Send your message.
Engaging Corvette.
We good here? We good here. Anything else I'm seeing on radar? Negative on radar. Incursion point heavy to the north.
Collection is underway.
For the time being, we are secure. Carrier,
Carrier comms open.
move out.
Reposition. Check screens.
Send message.
New artifact. Heavy bomber proximity. Concentration. I want concentration because it increases the damage, but lets the heavy bombers be at range. So we're basically turning through fair means or foul our fleet bombers into ion cannon frigates. Or maybe even the torpedo frigate, which we don't have access to.
Combat alert.
Where's that combat? Combat, where are you? The incursion point was above us, so yep, that's where they're coming from. Let's look up at our hostiles approach.
A civilian convoy has been attacked and scattered throughout the area. Locate and rescue all civilian vessels.
Oh, what convenient positioning!
Corvette neutralized. Command, carrier holding position on mark.
Group 1, please dispose of those fighters as they try and destroy our resource gathering.
Swarmed.
Enemy Corvette. Targeting.
Group 2, focus on the rescue.
Maintain visual. We have contact. Enemy Corvette.
Oh, we don't have a Group 2. You're a Group 2
Send
now.
message. Copy. Flight inbound.
Redundancy systems are all online.
Well, I mean, I guess that works.
We don't need any backup.
Move complete. Bomber on. Corvette target set. Maintain range.
Ooh, we could take the
Enemy Corvette
underpass.
in
That'd be
range.
cool.
Neutralized.
Get a recon boy out here. I mostly just want the vision.
Ops, controller. We are in position. Collectors are active.
Recon spread.
We're on the move.
I want intel.
Coordinates locked in.
Group 1, intercept.
Lock is good.
Carrier is in contact.
Next
Engaging
rescue
enemy
point
strike
identified. Group 1, 2, and
Systems go.
carrier.
Send.
Move out.
Inbound opposition.
craft. Transmission received.
Get in formation around the carrier.
Flight is on station. Bomber lead standing by.
95% capacity. Time to go.
There we go.
Targeting strike. Alert. Enemy Corvette engaging. Keep steady. Defending. That was mine.
Good hits, good hits.
Ready to copy.
Guard positions.
Will X, vectoring for SO. Lead, how copy?
Any artifacts? Yeah, over there. And there, okay. In that case, let's get group
Combat
1.
alert.
Enemy Corvette. Engaging.
Need a bit more, I'd say.
Send message.
Group 2.
Receiving.
Engage.
New contact. Enemy
Very
strike
good. That was just a beautiful arc.
Attacking strike craft. Fleet carrier. Contact. Enemy Corvette is close range.
Missile inbound. Sentry. We have contact. Corvette.
Artifacts
Corvette
confirmed.
is off the board.
Oh my goodness, we can increase it even further.
Awaiting orders.
Interceptors, you are going to have to fight through the incursion, but that's okay.
Push to range. Keep it close.
More interceptors. If we can get the strike craft capacity increase artifact, that would be wonderful for us.
Tracking strike craft on approach. Meet them head on.
While we're at it, let's get cloak for bombers. I've never used it, but maybe it'll be useful.
Command, carrier holding station.
Carrier, proceed.
Contact. Kinetic fire. We're hit.
Group 1,
Taking fire.
engage. Oh, stuck in a dogfight.
Threat detected. Enemy strike craft.
We're stuck in a dogfight. Come on, use your OODA loop.
Contact. Enemy strike craft.
Okay, this is becoming a problem. Please just shoot them. There you go. Much better.
That did it. Tracking hostile Corvette. They're firing. Ground. Coming. Just the target.
Group 2.
Line 'em up.
Remind me to talk
Watch
to
my
engineering
lane.
about that.
Corvette down.
Group 2, move to rescue, move to aggressive stance. Barrier, move in to assist.
There it is. There it is. Come on.
Closing on strike craft. A little more than that.
Is this at a rally point?
Fleet carrier. Hostile Corvette has a firing solution on us.
We have contact. Enemy Corvette. Receiving.
Group 1.
Evading. Hostile Corvette destroyed. Watch my lane. Don't push into the cross.
Fleet, this
We have contact. Corvette.
Oh, can I not see the bullets
Adjust close rate. Sweep
against
around.
obstacles? Is that a thing?
Good luck. Coming around.
closing on enemy.
Or the
strike
bullets are
craft
just really small from
adjusting.
far away in my graphic setting.
Enemy Corvette down.
Don't let them lock into you.
Group 1, move out.
Hostile track. Corvette.
Fleet carrier, contact. Hostile Corvette firing from range. Max power, do not engage any logs.
Missile. Send transmission.
Interceptor group, get reinforced.
Interceptor lead. Impen. Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft.
I think we lost the resource controls because they automatically tried to go to here, which had enemies.
Bomber on station. Hostile Corvette locked. All
Board just lit up. Strike craft closing in.
Fleet carrier, you've been engaged. Tracking hostile Corvette. Focus fire on hostile Corvette. Maintain range. Ready. Hostile Corvette scoped. Copy. Bomber here.
Final rescue zone.
We are locked in. Ready to copy. Time to go. Reposition
Moving
on
the
mark.
carrier. Good fire, good fire. What do you got?
Contact. Kinetic fire.
Strikecraft danger zone. Double all damage dealt to and by your recon, interceptor, and dominance fighter ships. That's a scary proposition.
contact. Corvette closing. Adjust.
Sure, why not?
Engaging enemy Corvette. Watch return fire.
Attacking enemy Corvette.
Enemy Corvette hit and neutralized.
Flight is on station. Bomber lead standing by. Contact enemy Corvette on scopes. Ready.
Combat alert.
Go for interceptor. Roll in and watch the counter.
Command, carrier on location.
Capture it. Where's the carrier?
Send message.
Oh, there you are. Oh, you're not what's being captured. You're just standing on top of
Tracking
it.
hostile
Cool.
Corvette.
Good to know.
Objective complete. New enemies will continue to arrive until you decide to move on to the next mission.
Hang in. We're inbound. Disengage!
Okay, I think we're under a bit more fire than usual, so as much as I don't want to,
Carrier engaging enemy strike craft.
I'll leave. I'll just get out.
Engine systems locked.
That's a cool effect on the hyperspace out. When they shoot it, it gets like a little bloop of a bloop on it. That's neat. Okay.
Incarnate Force is massing at this progenitor production facility. They're using it as a forward base of operations to attack Higar in space. It must be destroyed.
Destroy the 3 enemy production bays. As long as the bays are functional,
All right.
they will be able to provide reinforcements to the enemy.
High explosive ordnance detected from the long-range fleet bay. Strange energy signatures coming from the surgical strike production bay. Expect energy weaponry. The rapid response fleet produces large numbers of ships and will be using swarm tactics.
We're clear to pursue and engage. Send transmission.
So the plan is very simple. I'm just gonna shoot them with bullets.
Send message.
Ready to copy.
Head up.
Interceptor reads. Send transmission.
And I kind of want to keep the fleet together simply because the enemy outpowers us in most circumstances.
Combat alert.
Okay, so rapid response fleet it is.
Receiving.
Receiving. Send.
Group 1, enter into the lovely claw formation. Go forth.
Green line confirmed.
That's aggressive.
Flight. We are ETO.
Bombers,
Get
you
me.
are on
Light it
heavy carrier defense as we move forward. My plan is to go rapid response and then get these resources down here. Resource controller, upgrade, and get capture research. That way you can sort of act as a second line of defense. Get ready.
Combat alert.
Inbound!
Again, targeting Corvette.
Here we are.
Enemy Corvette destroyed. Tracking hostile Corvette. They're firing. Corvette destroyed. Taking fire. Corvette is off the board. Move complete. Interceptor holding. Send message.
Carrier comms open.
Carrier, move south to the resources. Bring the bombers with you. Enemies are about to jump in. I know how this goes. Gotcha!
Targeting strike craft.
Combat alert.
We have contact. Enemy Corvette.
Easy cleanup.
Corvette in weapons range. Engaging.
Receiving. Contact. Carrier engaging strike craft. Going on. Receiving. Bomber lead to DC. What have you got for us?
Okay, we now have resource input.
Command. Carrier in position and standing by.
Hostiles below us and gathering quickly. Group 1, return to the fleet.
Inbound on position.
Combat alert.
It is a disservice to the fleet for me to not get any other ships.
DC. Interceptor.
Repair and restore.
Approach, please advise.
Attacking enemy. Carrier engaging enemy strike craft.
Oh, okay.
Dead break. Coming
Delay
in.
that. Kill.
Corvette neutralized.
Missile. Critical hit. And we have contact. Corvette.
Fleet. Enemy strike craft closing fast. Gunnery. Swat them down.
Corvette down.
Over here.
Enemy Corvette.
Neutralized.
Ship hostile Corvette destroyed.
Carrier has close range. Engaging strike craft.
Corvette is engaging Corvette. Incoming. Hostile track. Corvette closing range.
Corvette destroyed.
Direct hit.
Hostile Corvette scoped.
We have contact. Enemy Corvette.
Combat alert.
Carrier reads. Go.
Okay,
Interceptor reads.
The area is clear of resources. Please advise.
yeah, we're still under attack.
Going defensive. Kinetic fire.
Cycle target. Full burn.
Targeting strike craft.
Good hit.
Ops. Collectors are out. Material.
Contact. Enemy strike craft.
Okay, Group 1, proceed onto the surgical strike
Contact.
fleet.
Hostile strike craft.
Send message.
We're starting to get suppression frigates around the carrier. I also want a support frigate. You know, for repairs. What upgrade you got?
Hostile strike craft.
Fusion
on intercept.
round.
Requesting support. Enemy strike
Interesting.
craft in combat area.
Interceptor reads.
Fire.
Claw formation.
Good luck. Good track.
Message.
Tracking locked in. Don't let them get away.
Take enemy strike craft sighted. Adjusting.
Defensive maneuvers.
Fleet, this is bomber lead. In position. Flight. Sensor alert. Hostile strike craft. New contact. Enemy strike craft.
Beacon delay. We're inbound.
Ready to copy.
You ready for contact?
Break.
Group 1,
Back in. Capital ship destroyed.
We have
To war.
contact. Enemy frigate. Break. Break.
Enemy Corvette in weapons range. Closing on strike craft.
We have contact. Enemy
Visual strike craft.
Targeting frigate. Hostile track. Frigate closing range.
Interceptor read. Command, taking fire.
Please take care of the dang frigates. They're murdering you with lasers.
Command, enemy frigate in our AO. Engaging.
There it is, come on.
Corvette-class ship has us in its sights.
Sweep around.
Engaging enemy frigate.
What's going on over here?
It's another frigate for us. Ops, SF port out here. Move us out. Gunner, let's hope this Corvette doesn't have friends.
Tracking hostile Corvette.
5-5.
Good hit. Hostile Corvette down. I'm coming in.
Controller here, go ahead.
Corvette closing fast and heavy.
Dead fire from a Corvette. Fleet, we are engaging a hostile frigate.
Enemy frigate, engaging.
Board just lit up. Strike craft closing in.
Taking fire from a Corvette.
Enemy Corvette. Targeting. Hostile Corvette destroyed. Corvette closing fast and heavy.
Corvette with delusions of grandeur firing on us.
Corvette with delusions of grandeur.
Enemy Corvette in weapons range.
That's funny.
We have contact. Corvette.
Corvette range. On attack run. Attacking enemy Corvette.
In a firefight, command. Send transmission.
Contact. Strike craft.
Striking up enemy Corvettes. That's not the start of a swarm.
Send transmission.
Systems go. Send.
In a firefight, command.
Corvette target set. Maintain range.
Adjust your axis.
Hold steady. Call the lead.
Maintain
Enemy
fleet.
Corvette. Engaging.
Shift out of their lock. Corvette is off the board.
Command, enemy Corvette. Enemy Corvette is locked on to us.
Engaging strike craft.
Enemy strike craft sighted. Adjusting.
Enemy Corvette destroyed.
Gunners, engage enemy Corvette in the AO.
Enemy frigate. Engaging target.
Move complete. Break hard.
Still here?
Attacking strike craft. Corvette destroyed.
Eh?
Engaging strike craft.
Track engaging hostile Corvette. Engage. They're ready for new orders.
That's all we need. Strike craft on intercept.
Engaging hostile Corvette.
Threat
Well,
detected.
8 seconds and we can finally do something else.
Alley another Corvette. Gunners, engage enemy Corvettes in the AO.
Done.
Corvette is off the board. Attacking.
Enemy Corvette is locked on to us.
Enemy Corvette destroyed. Tracking hostile Corvette. They're firing. Split. Split. Corvette is off the
To the
board.
long-range fleet.
Copy. We are inbound. Contact. Enemy Corvette on scopes.
Carrier reach.
Get building, get
Go.
building. Carrier move.
Time to go. Reposition on mark.
Control attacking enemy frigate.
Carrier in anti-strike craft mode.
No contact. Enemy strike craft. Targeting strike craft.
Enemy frigate wants our attention. Engaging a
Frigate, what's the call?
strike craft in AO. They're
Hostile frigate scoped.
gunners. Narrow focus on enemy strike craft.
Break. Check target.
Suppression frigate
Hostile tracked. Frigate closing range.
taking fire from enemy strike craft.
Confirmed.
We have contact. Frigate.
Picking up enemy strike craft. We got enemy strike craft on us. Could use some fighter cover here.
Frigate, what's the call?
Kill.
Taking fire from enemy frigate.
Enemy frigate targeting.
Increase thrust. Ship destroyed.
Suppression frigate here, command. Tactical, get us out of that frigate's line of fire.
Alert. Frigate. Setting up for attack run. Scratch one enemy frigate.
Let's hope this Corvette doesn't have...
Alert. Enemy frigate engaging. Keep steady.
Okay, not the best
Corvette
lineup, but
destroyed.
we're making it.
Hostile frigate scoped.
Down.
Frigate delete. Contact. Enemy frigate on scopes.
Carriers on the
Move in, move in,
Enemy
move in, move
Corvette
in.
is locked onto us.
Frigate. Target set. Maintain range.
Suppression frigate here, command. What do you need? Tally another Corvette. Tally, command. Enemy Corvette in our AO.
Frigate.
Enemy Corvette is locked onto us.
Support frigate, repair the carrier.
Tally another Corvette. Carrier comms open.
Engaging frigate.
Okay, the interceptor fleet is being rebuilt, which is good.
Another Corvette down.
Tracking. Take it down. We have contact.
That way, quickly.
Enemy Corvette.
Enemy Corvette is locked onto us. Carrier on location.
Ready. Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft.
Good. Get preemptively countered.
Alert.
Fleet and carrier. We've been engaged. Tracking hostile Corvette.
Contact. Enemy strike craft. Frigate destroyed.
Fleet carrier. Contact. Enemy Corvette is closed range.
Target no contact. Enemy strike craft.
Time to go. Reposition on mark.
Send message.
Fleet carrier. Enemy Corvette at effect.
Corvette target set. Maintain range.
Okay,
Tracking
we're
hostile
fighting.
frigate.
We're
They're
shooting.
firing.
I'm out of money.
Engaging enemy Corvette. Launch return fire.
Down. Corvette target set. Maintain range. We have contact. Corvette.
Take him down.
Enemies all over us. Target eliminated. Frigate down.
Taking damage from enemy strike craft.
Hostile. We have contact. Enemy frigate. Attacking enemy.
We got enemy strike craft on us. You need some
Concentrate
fighter cover here.
fire.
Corvette on screen. Adjust. Frigate is off the board. Attacking enemy Corvette.
Taking fire from a Corvette.
Dang it.
I'm on my way. Targeting strike craft.
They just hold the line.
Tracking hostile frigate. They're firing. Frigate in attack range. Engaging. Corvette neutralized. Break their track. We have contact. Frigate.
Focus fire, one down. Other one's multi-beam.
Ready to copy. Target registered. Engaging.
Wait! This thing's still
Frigate
alive!
target set. Maintain range.
We can get resources, maybe, sorta, not really.
What's the call? Go for interceptor. Send it. Frigate, target set. Maintain range.
Not good, not good, not good.
Send. Confirmed. Incoming. Closing on strike craft. Enemy strike craft sighted. Adjusting. U.S. has them.
Oh, we
Let's
are
go.
done for.
Send message. Need a hand over here.
Oh no.
Get this carrier out of the rain. Move to mark. Enemy frigate destroyed. Contact. Hostile frigate. Bringing guns to bear.
Well, that makes sense. Ah, so close to level 7. How much more experience do I need? No, actually, it seems like I need 1,000. Weird. All right, that was a war game. I lost. But that's what it was. So for this one, let's go with the reconnaissance fleet. There's interesting things you could do with recon craft, I think, just given how cheap they are. They're high vision, high range. There's a lot of artifacts that talk about recon craft as if they're like a mainstay of fighting, despite the fact that I rarely use them. Let's start!
Controller here, go ahead.
Confirmed. Carriers on the move.
Sizable incarnate forces incoming. They are pushing further into
Oh, you
friendly
start
space.
with 2
Higaran
artifacts.
Command suspects there is an incarnate base within this sector. Engage hostile forces and plot a route to their base of operations. We must find and destroy this base.
Enemy forces arriving shortly. Begin resourcing operations immediately. Command will send an objective soon.
Danger zone. Carrier. Oh, we can go carrier mode. I'm excited about that. We're making the Capisi. We're making the space
Targeting
Capisi.
exposed power feeds. Remind me to talk to engineering about that. Tracking hostiles. Be nice if we could do a little more than
Got it
that.
on lock.
Ready to copy. Heading confirmed. Adjust. Carrier engaging enemy strike craft.
All right. How do we
Incoming
choose to
hyperspace
begin?
signatures detected. Ready for attack.
Well, I think for the meantime, we start by building a recon focus. Because of the danger zone upgrade, we have an advantage in the immediate first burst of striking. Especially if we have range on our enemy, which we do.
Recon here. Ready.
Okay, recon. Interceptors go this way.
EOS down, moving in.
In aggressive
Go
form.
after anything you can lock up.
Recons by recontrast. Go this way.
Destination confirmed.
Actually, go that way.
Copy that. Adjusting vector.
No, wait, I know.
Contact.
The recons
strike.
can be
Combat
in
alert.
charge of finding the artifacts.
Break. Break and roll in. Systems go. Enemy strike craft. Break and defend.
Focus fire on hostile
Recon team that
corvette.
way. Interceptor
Maintain
team
range.
here.
Carrier.
High-value civilian transports are moving into systems.
Ah,
Provide
okay.
escort to the extraction point.
You must move your carrier into position in order to escort the civilian vessels.
Send. Copy target. Flight adjust. Send message.
Let's see here. Torpedo frigate. Carrier hull and armor. All right.
Scratch one enemy corvette.
We're making the bulkiest carrier in the world.
Coordinates locked in.
Where are the artifacts? There they are. Destroy them.
Lock it up. Contact.
Combat alert.
Just.
Gonna make a bunch of interceptors, and I'm gonna move the carrier over to the escort.
Engaging.
Artifact
Enemy corvette
acquired.
engaging. Stay loose.
Interceptor damage not triple, multiplied by 2.5. Hull and armor by 50%,
Strike
reduces
craft
intercept
closing in.
range.
Corvette in range. Engaging.
Brawler. Frigate support. Recon. Yeah, let's go Recon Ranger. We're gonna be making recons a lot.
Tracking clean over here. Watch the cross.
Corvette down.
Ops, update.
Roll back.
Resource operations underway. Coordinates confirmed.
Get to the artifact. Very good. Frigate Ion Assault upgrade. We are going full. We are going full nonsense.
Coordinates locked in. Enemy corvette closing. Please advise.
Ready to copy.
Carrier,
Combat
move
alert.
out.
Ready.
Hey, Recon,
Understood.
see any more artifacts? Yes, you do.
Destination confirmed. Go.
Zoom past.
Send transmission. Move complete. Break. Check target. Corvette destroyed. Ship destroyed.
Double danger zone? That sounds hilarious.
Enemy
Hostile corvette locked.
attacking strike craft. Adjusting.
Send message.
The civilian vessels are in place. Be
This
on
is
alert.
going to be so
Enemies will
wacky.
try to intercept.
Capisi mode is hilarious.
Enemy corvette contact. Close the range. Corvette in range. Engaging.
Alright, escort the chumps. Support frigate. We're gonna want support
Tracking
frigates for
hostile
our
Corvette.
stuff. What is the assault frigate?
Engaging enemy corvette. Watch return fire.
We don't have a suppression frigate. This is an
Enemy
assault
corvette
frigate. It's something
contact.
else.
Corvette.
Recon. Move complete.
Okay, Recon is not seeing any artifacts over there. Let's move this way.
We're on the move.
Carrier is in contact. And
Targeting corvette.
Wait, there's one.
Break. Break and roll in.
Recon.
Ready to copy. Ops control.
Attack.
Site looks good. Collection is underway.
Carrier, I'm gonna need you to speed up.
Go for interceptor. Ready. We got it on lock.
Group 2, you're gonna have to cover the
Contact
slack until the
Corvette ID
carrier
confirmed.
Capisi can get up there. Because that's a lot of hostiles.
Corvette is off the board. Enemy corvette contact. Close the range.
contact. Enemy corvette in range.
Receiving. Critical hit. Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft.
Torpedo frigate, assault frigate, ion cannon frigate. All these are frigates.
Enemy corvette in range.
Let's go assault frigate.
Engaging strike craft.
Archer set. Command. Carrier in position and standing by.
We're going far over there.
Targeting strike craft. Tracking strike craft on approach. Meet them head on.
Interceptors, get shooting.
Go for interceptor. Hold on. EOS has them. Let's go, let's go. Fleet. Contact. Threat detected. Enemy strike craft.
Contact.
Delta formation,
engaging
carrier.
strike craft.
Hang in there. Contact. Strike craft. Contact.
I mean, I guess I got
Enemy
us
strike
an
craft.
assault brigade upgrade. I may as well use it.
Go with message.
Hey, Recon, check under the structure.
Copy that. Adjusting vector. Attacking strike craft. Board
Carrier,
just lit
move
up.
out!
Strike craft closing in.
Backups for the backups. Carrier has closed range. Engaging strike craft.
Ops, we are in position. Collection underway.
Carrier in anti-strike craft mode.
Hostiles tracked. Corvette closing range.
Recon, attack! Speed boost is really needs to come into play here.
Fleet, enemy strike craft closing fast. Gunnery, swat them down.
We have contact. Corvette locked. Rolling in. Vehicle hit.
Good, good, good.
Enemy Corvette destroyed.
We're getting swarmed. Ops,
Watch my shot.
support out here. Carrier reads. Go.
Objective complete. New enemies will continue to arrive until you decide to move on
Artifact.
to the next mission.
Interceptor brawler, carrier damage. This is so silly. Let's do it. Go. The Capiti. Heck, it's practically the Sakala at this point. What would the Soban carrier be called?
Carrier comms open. Send.
Sizable incarnate forces incoming. They are pushing further into friendly space. Higaran Command suspects there is an incarnate base within this sector.
Lord Frigate.
Engage hostile forces and plot a route to their base of operations. We must find and destroy this base.
Enemy forces arriving shortly. Begin resourcing operations immediately. Command will send an objective soon.
Contact. Enemy strike craft. They're all over me. Corvette down. Ops. Collectors are out. Materials uptick incoming.
No vision on other artifacts.
Ready to copy.
Recon, move out.
We're on the move. Understood.
Incoming hyperspace signatures detected. Ready for attack.
There you are. Deal
Vector
'em.
set. En route. Enemy Corvette engaging. Stay loose. Copy that. Adjusting vector.
This is so dumb. This is a terrible plan.
Enemy Corvette contact.
I want you to
Hold the
know
range.
that. As I continue to not
Recon
stop.
lead. We're on station. Enemy Corvette engaging. Stay loose. Engaging strike craft. Go with message.
Combat alert.
Contact. Corvette closing. Adjust. Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft. Ready, send. Threat detected. Enemy strike craft. Marked. Just committing critical.
This is so dumb.
A remnant of the 5th Fleet has been found. We need to scan the wreckage for data and life signs.
Keep the area clear of enemy vessels until salvage operations are complete.
Copy that. Adjusting vector.
Please advise. Receiving.
This is so dumb. This is so dumb. I love it. I've turned the carrier into a monstrosity.
Contact. Corvette closing. Just.
Locked up.
Receiving. Fight's over. Go emergency power.
Fleet, carrier. Hostile Corvette has a firing solution on us.
This is so dumb.
Combat alert.
Cool. I now can't have frigates.
Send message.
Stick a PC against the world.
Reposition. Check screens.
My recon craft have basically glorified torpedoes now. This is so... I've gone too far. I've gone too far. We are in double danger zone. And I have a ridiculously overpowered carrier.
Ops. Control room exposed. Operations underway.
Remind me to talk to engineering.
Go with the message. Receiving. Fleet. Controllers critical. We
Okay,
need
so
support.
Corvettes cannot build. Frigates cannot build. I can build resource controllers. And you know what? That might actually be good for me. Capture research might save the day.
Combat alert.
Oh, I've lost him. Well, perfect timing. We can go somewhere else.
Send message.
Ready. Lock it up.
Recon torpedoes away.
Target
want
locked.
5 more.
Engaging enemy Corvette. Rolling in for SO. What's the word, lead?
Resource controller inbound.
Controller here. Go ahead.
Please, take those if you wouldn't mind.
Clear copy.
Ready to copy.
Combat alert.
On me.
Okay,
Watch
begin the
counter.
war. Start with my recon torpedoes.
Ready. Targeting strike. Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft coming in fast. Looking great. Expect materials uptick shortly.
Yep, all that makes sense.
Updating now.
Carrier inbound.
Send message.
Receiving. Send.
Kill all that.
Carrier is in contact. Engage.
Can I steal
Enemy
something?
Corvette contact. Close the range. Confirmed. Enemy Corvette destroyed.
No, these are all too small.
Round laid in. Gunner, enemy Corvette closing. Please advise.
Engaging enemy Corvette. Launch return fire.
Enemy Corvette closing. Please advise.
Is it working?
Waiting out.
I can't tell if it's working.
Channel open. Fleet. Support frigate is going critical.
Contact. Enemy Corvette in range. Ready to
I don't think it's working.
Cycle targets. Batteries. Adjust. Hostile Corvette locked. All batteries in contact. Corvette ID confirmed.
Yeah, I don't think it's working.
Hostile Corvette neutralized.
We went too far. We went too far.
Enemy Corvette engaged. Stay loose.
We went too far. The Capisi has been lost. Ow. Well, that was a great, terrible plan. I loved it. It was so good. I'm so happy that happened. Let's do it again. We're back.
Sizable incarnate forces incoming. They are pushing further into friendly space. Higaran Command suspects there is an incarnate base within this sector.
Hey,
Receiving.
where's
Engage
my
hostile forces and plot a route to their base of operations.
where's my two starting
We must
artifacts?
Find and destroy this base.
Where'd they go?
Lock is good.
Enemy forces arriving shortly. Begin resourcing operations immediately. Command will send an objective soon.
Carrier engaging enemy strike craft.
Wait. I figured out what went wrong. I'm suddenly the strike craft again. Yeah, because I had the interceptors and the recon. So it seems like it resets to default for some reason. Don't know why. Either way, we fixed it. We may proceed. There we go. Let's see here. Recon, Ranger, Railgun Corvette, Vulcan pattern.
Sizable incarnate forces incoming. They are pushing further into friendly space. Higaran Command suspects there is an incarnate base within this sector.
Yeah, let's go Ranger. Let's see how far we can push
Engage
the Ranger.
hostile forces and
No,
plot a route
no,
to their
not
base of
again,
operations.
not again.
We must find and destroy this base.
Enemy forces arriving
Okay.
shortly. Begin resourcing operations immediately. Command will send an objective soon.
I'm slightly to the left this time.
Send message. Understood. Moving now.
Roger. We confirm. Reposition.
Okay, recon us up.
Screens.
Contact. Enemy strike craft. We're interceptor on station.
Target destroyed.
Move complete. Interceptor holding.
All right, step one, hunt for artifacts.
Launch your scopes. Let's go.
Ready. Lock is good. On my lead.
Found one.
Recon.
Incoming hyperspace signatures detected. Ready for attack.
Coordinates confirmed.
Okay, go in and get out.
Corvette locked. Rolling in.
Very
Break
good.
contact. Let's get out of here. Tracking strike craft on approach. Meet them head on. Go. Contact strike craft.
And carrier holding position on mark.
Engaging Corvette.
Man, recon, fly around, get all the artifacts. Really good strategy.
Break off.
All right, what are we getting? Torpedo frigate, torpedo
Move
frigate.
complete.
Don't want to go down that path again.
Enemy Corvette closing. Please advise.
Combat alert.
Go bombardment. Bombardment. And the Precision Ranger upgrade. We are now unstoppable.
A civilian convoy has been attacked and scattered throughout the area. Locate and rescue all civilian vessels.
Ready to copy. Send message. Go.
Carrier comms open. Helm reposition.
Ready. Awaiting orders. Adjusting. Systems go. Send.
Found you.
Hostile track. Corvette closing range. I'm locked up.
So,
Target
torpedo
locked.
frigate.
Engaging enemy Corvette. Contact. Corvette closing. Adjust.
Combat alert.
Corvette in range. Engaging. Bring back. Copy that. Adjusting vector.
Okay, let's see how good these Rangers really are.
We have contact. Enemy Corvette.
Pretty good.
Fleet. Interceptor lead. Corvette in range. Engaging. Move complete. Their track. Contact. Corvette closing. Adjust. Critical hit. Enemy Corvette destroyed.
Yeah, they are
Corvette in sight. Shifting
very
to engage.
adaptable.
Go for interceptor. Go with message. Adjusting. Disengage. Go with message.
More recon carrier, how you doing? You doing good? Cool.
Corvette locked.
Another
Rolling in.
resource controller. We're making good time.
Enemy Corvette destroyed. Scout on station. Critical hit. Enemy Corvette destroyed. Corvette in range. Engaging. Good. On my lead.
Check your lead.
Confirm kill. Corvette destroyed.
Enemies jumping in, allies jumping in. Please resource that. Thank you very much.
Ops. Controller lead. Enemy Corvette engaging. Stay loose. Power and displays. Set.
Look at that Ranger power.
Corvette destroyed.
Destroyed.
Scratch one enemy Corvette.
Rangers, get out of there.
Move.
Ah, final rescue point. To here.
Destination confirmed.
So. Any more salvage? Doesn't look like it.
Corvette in range. Engaging.
I am very satisfied with my purchase.
Move complete. Scratch a Corvette.
Like, look, they're little artillery cannons. They're wonderful.
Combat alert.
Can't even hit me.
Objective complete. New enemies will continue to arrive until you decide to move on to the next mission.
Lock it up.
Do I get anything for taking that probe? The enemy just has a probe.
Sensor alert, enemy strike craft. Enemy strike craft.
I would very
approaching
much
fast.
like to destroy it
Evasive.
for no other reason than it's a probe.
Push through. Take it out.
Yeah,
Come on.
certainly don't see any more artifacts on
Copy.
sensors.
Pushing through.
Ready.
Let him have it.
Engaging strike.
Nice.
Operations underway.
Got it.
Break. Going defensive.
Oh, you know, I think the recons would be actually very good on passive for the combat. Simply because it would help them dodge.
I'm on my way.
Because their main weakness is that they take way too much damage. They have no hull. Hyper fragile.
1 sec. Ready to copy. Got it. Understood. Will do.
There we go. They got another
Check target.
probe.
Close range.
Maybe that'll give me a secret bonus. Why do the enemy have probes?
Roll out and re-engage. Copy, fleet. Just keep us out of sight, okay? Confirm passive ROE. Understood.
Combat alert.
Flow's good. We're sending a workaround via data link. Let us know if there's a problem.
Weapon systems to stand by. Go wide on sensors. Corvette locked. Rolling in. Contact. Corvette ID confirmed. Scratch one enemy Corvette.
Yeah, okay, they're down. That's fine. We'll stay at the RUs, resource them to completion, and then get out of here.
Send message.
Ready.
Well, I have a recon. Sitting here peacefully on defense duty. Ooh, missile frigates.
Ops, we are in
Spooky.
position. Collection underway.
Ain't that spooky, huh? Are you spooked?
Listen up, all call signs. Disregard that last engineering bulletin. Injectors cannot, I say again, cannot be adjusted without sinking the mechanical actuators.
I love the ambient chatter. Some guys just putting out an emergency broadcast, be like, hey, do not adjust them yourself. Out of there. In there. Okay.
Standing by.
Well, I'm already seeing a target of
Sizable incarnate forces
interest.
incoming. They are pushing further into friendly space. Higaran Command suspects there is an incarnate base within this sector.
Contact. Corvette.
Engage hostile forces and plot a route to their base of operations. We must
Acknowledged.
find and destroy this base.
Coordinates marked. Reposition.
Enemy forces arriving shortly.
Artifact.
Begin resourcing operations immediately. Command will send an objective soon.
All right, commence more scouting operations.
Fight's over. Go emergency power.
Carrier, build more recon. I got a good feeling about this. The fact that we are getting progressively more range upgrades and that the range upgrades equate to damage upgrades is phenomenal. See ya.
Lock it up.
Incoming hyperspace signatures detected. Ready for attack.
Corvette in range. Engaging. Engaging Corvette.
Roll back on.
Command, carrier. Move complete. Carrier comms open. Send.
Okay, carrier, go down there
Corvette closing.
for combat.
Move complete.
We're getting all the artifacts. Recon damage and vision. More.
Target locked. Engaging enemy Corvette.
Assault
Combat
frigate.
alert.
Do we have any?
Enemy
No,
strike
it's
craft.
torpedo
Breaking
frigate
defense.
stuff we have currently.
Contact. Carrier
So
engaging
none of these
strike
are
craft.
helpful.
Enemy strike craft closing. Look alive.
Let's get the Vulcan.
Corvette in sight. Shifting to engage.
A remnant of the 5th Fleet has been found. We need to scan the wreckage for data and life signs.
Oh, danger
Area
zone.
clear of enemy vessels until salvage operations are complete.
I wouldn't have done it, but if we have that much range, we can just snipe out anything.
Push your targets. Full burn.
Controller here, go ahead.
Engaging strike craft.
Send.
Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft coming in fast. Locked up. Closing on strike craft. Ready. Enemy strike craft.
Combat alert.
Increase thrust. Locking up strike craft.
They're targeting exposed power feeds.
Look at that damage. That's 3 recons.
Controller lead. Operations underway.
They're winning against an assault corvette. 2 assault corvettes.
Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft coming in fast. Engaging strike craft. Have good range. Watch for counter. Going defensive.
Tracking solid here.
Flight's over. Go emergency power.
So the plan here is
Send
to
message.
just sort of stand back, let the recon shoot when we get in range.
Move complete.
Hold.
Closing on strike craft. Enemy strike
Yeah,
craft.
look at this.
Lock.
Fleet.
Look
carrier.
at this.
Hostile Corvette has a firing solution on it.
Corvette locked. Rolling in.
They're done.
Corvette destroyed. Enemy Corvette closing. Please advise.
We're
on the move.
swarmed. Ops, we need more support out here.
Okay, recon number other. Go that way.
Coordinates confirmed. Corvette locked. Rolling
Oh,
in.
our resource guys are in danger.
Scratch a quarter. Confirmed. Enemy Corvette destroyed.
Let's just hope we don't need any backups for the backups.
Corvette in range. Engaging. Confirmed kill. Corvette destroyed.
All right, secure the area more.
Tracking hostile.
Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft.
Nailed it.
Move us in. Maintain.
Yeah, just take a step forward.
Corvette in sight. Shifting to engage.
Contact. Enemy.
Engaging strike craft.
It's that easy.
Corvette locked. Rolling in.
Command, carrier in position
This
and
is
standing by.
beautiful for how silly it is. Strikecraft with infinity range and damage that scales to range. It's great.
Fleet enemy Corvette.
Ah, I see you trying to shoot me. Your loss.
Scratch one enemy Corvette. Scratch one enemy Corvette.
Engaging enemy Corvette.
What do I need to
Mark
care about
fire.
losses for? Each one costs 60. I can afford to make 300.
Scratch one enemy Corvette. Scratch one enemy Corvette.
Objective complete. New enemies will continue to arrive until you decide to move on to the next mission.
Okay, they really want me to branch out. Railgun corvettes are interesting.
Combat alert.
You know, the Vulcan railgun corvette's interesting. It's kind of like the Recon, but for a corvette. I'll even take the time to research
Targeting
it.
strike craft. Confirm. Enemy.
Research
enemy
support
Corvette
for you while I'm
contact.
at it.
Close the range. Locking up strike craft. Scratch a Corvette.
Make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm not missing anything. Out of here.
Corvette.
Teleport. How many recons did I lose there? 5? Darn, that's like 300 credits.
Incarnate Force is massing at this progenitor production facility.
No, it was only 2.
They're using it as a forward base of operations to attack Hagar in space. It must be destroyed.
Destroy the 3 enemy production bays. As long as the bays are functional, they will be able to provide reinforcements to the enemy.
Let's go after the long-range
High
fleet
explosive
first.
ordnance detected from the long-range fleet bay. The Rapid Response Fleet produces large numbers of ships and will be using swarm tactics. The Suppression Fleet Bay is producing anti-strike craft ships.
Wait, new idea. What if I intentionally use the recon sacrificially to an extent? Like I just take all of these and go down there.
Vector set. Moving on target. Defensive ROE set. Move complete.
I think cross formation would be best.
Full burn to intercept. Frigate in sight. Shifting to
Attack!
engage. Enemy frigate closing. Please advise.
Combat alert.
Frigate locked, rolling in. Ready. Sending. Contact. Frigate closing. Adjust. Frigate locked, rolling in. Recon here. Enemy frigate contact. Close the range. Ready. Frigate in sight. Shifting to engage.
You know, I gotta admit,
Send.
that didn't really work.
Ready. Send. Contact. Frigate ID confirmed.
Firing.
Ready. Engaging frigate.
TMC's breathing up. Give me a
Maybe
second.
it is more better suited as an artillery. Like, having them stand by the carrier
Watch for counter.
to keep them at range. Probably good. Probably doesn't also help that these particular enemies are well armed.
Combat alert.
This may be a time where I need to choose to use the railgun corvette.
Send.
Break and roll out.
Suppression fleet, however, should be an easier target.
Go.
We have the range.
Roll back on. EXC is free.
Ready.
Give me a second.
I've got tracking errors. Going manual. Close rate, too high.
Tracking clean over here. Watch the cross.
Receiving. Watch my shot.
Send message.
Begin firing.
Target locked. Engaging enemy Corvette.
Contact.
Contact. Corvette closing. Just.
Fleet carrier. Been engaged. Tracking hostile.
Frigate in range. Engaging.
Deployed.
Lock is good. Enemy frigate closing. Please advise.
It's that easy.
Engaging Corvette.
Firing.
Contact. Corvette closing. Adjust.
Taking fire.
Fleet carrier.
Targeting strike craft.
Oh, look, enemies.
Enemy strike.
Engaging enemy corvette. Watch return fire.
Increase turn.
Scratch one enemy Corvette. Confirm kill. Corvette destroyed. Target locked. Engaging enemy frigate. Corvette in sight. Shifting to engage. Frigate destroyed. Engaging frigate.
That easy. This is why I love a philosophy of range beats everything. Alright, on to the rapid response fleet.
Helm, adjust for new course.
Frigate destroyed. Engaging frigate. Fleet contact. Frigate ID confirmed.
Hostile corvette locked. All batteries engage.
Target zero. Watch for some.
Engaging strike craft.
That did it.
And it's off we go!
Sensor alert. Enemy strike
We don't need
craft
to
coming
stand
in
around
fast.
here.
Target locked. Engaging enemy frigate.
If I said earlier that the way to turn off the HUD was Alt-H, I would like to correct myself. It is Alt-G. Alright, only a few more kilometers until we get there. That's kind of how it is.
Combat alert.
They're gonna try and muster their forces. Little do they know, they can't. We're too good.
Send message.
How long until you think we see the enemy? Shouldn't be long now. There they are. We approach. We're there taking an angled approach, but that's okay. Yep, okay, we are under attack. They're under attack as well. We're the ones attacking them. It's mutual. We attack each other. It's a give and take. I give bullets, they take damage. That's how it works. All right, prepare the very big rotation of our left hook. Beautiful coordination. There's a large mob of forces behind us who would very much wish to let us know about our car's extended warranty. We will not be answering that phone call. We have other calls to make.
Frigate in sight.
And I'm calling our shot here.
Corvette ID confirmed. Script. One Corvette in range. Engaging. Scrapped one enemy Corvette.
And we have arrived. All right, here comes the somewhat threatening force approaching us from behind. The frigates I'm concerned about because they're bulky. But aside from that, I'm pretty confident that we can take this. If needed, I'll boost production to get faster recons. They're stopping. Do they know?
Corvette locked.
Rolling carrier engaging enemy strike craft.
Enemy Corvette closing, please advise.
That was actually very smart of them.
Contact. Enemy strike craft engaging.
Hit. Going critical.
Enemy frigate closing, please advise.
Fleet. Threat closing. Hostile strike craft have engaged.
Enemy frigate
Contact. Carrier engaging.
Okay, the recons have completely ignored me and are now just shooting.
Making fire. Enemy strike craft engaging.
Enemy Corvette contact. Close the range. Frigate locked. Rolling in.
Carrier is in contact. Engaging enemy strike craft.
Contact. Frigate closing. Adjust. Engaging frigate.
Carrier in
Enemy frigate closing. Please advise.
fleet.
Engaging frigate. Scratch your frigate. Contact. Frigate closing. Adjust.
Carrier.
Target locked. Engaging enemy frigate. Enemy frigate contact. Close the range. Hostile frigate is on the board.
Carrier has closed range.
Contact. Frigate ID confirmed.
Well, I'm hoping the railgun corvettes will help.
Pushing through.
Frigate locked. Contact. Enemy frigate closing. Please advise.
Oh, there you are. Oh, exploded right out the door.
Frigate destroyed.
Fleet. Enemy strike craft closing fast.
Frigate in sight. Contact. Frigate ID confirmed. Confirm kill. Frigate destroyed.
Carrier is in contact.
Target locked.
looking advantageous to my health.
Contact. Frigate closing. Adjust. Enemy frigate closing. Please advise. Frigate locked. Rolling
You know,
in.
against all odds, I am winning.
Frigate closing. Contact. Frigate. Corvette's taking hit. Frigate in sight. Enemy frigate contact. Close the range. Frigate fire.
Repair.
Attack report. All stations.
I'm inbound.
Good repair.
Engaging frigate. Contact. Frigate ID confirmed. Scratch frigate. Frigate destroyed. Frigate locked. Rolling in. Enemy frigate closing. Please advise. Frigate destroyed. Frigate locked. Rolling in. Scratch one enemy frigate. Frigate. Corvette in sight. Shifting to engage.
Okay, so the good news is that it worked. My strategy has succeeded.
Target locked.
We were able to use a mob of recon to destroy all opposition. The bad news is we're out of money.
Closing. Please fire. Engaging frigate. Scratcher frigate. Enemy frigate engaging.
Or at least we will be imminently.
Frigate in sight. Shifting to engage. Confirm. Enemy frigate destroyed. Engaging frigate. Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft. Confirm kill. Frigate destroyed.
All right, we won.
Send message.
So, given that we're running out of money, I actually want to go get some RUs.
Cycle targets. Batteries adjust.
Move out, recon squad.
Combat alert.
Targeting strike craft. Frigate destroyed.
That level of just artillery barrage is a beautiful thing. New strategy, what if we just, like, keep firing on them in retreat? If we can outrange them and, like, reasonably have similar speed to them, we should be able to fire uncontested.
Enemy strike craft.
Target locked. Engaging enemy corvette. Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft. Carrier enemy strike craft.
Alert.
Combat alert.
Firing on us.
All right, time to get some supply. Well, RUs. Supplies. And here comes the evil.
Command. Carrier holding.
Targeting strike craft.
Heading confirmed. Adjust.
Enemy corvette detected in range.
Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft coming in fast.
And it works.
Scratch one enemy corvette. Fleet.
Hostile corvette locking on. Range.
Corvette locked.
Focus fire on hostile corvette. Maintain range.
Enemy strike craft. Break and defend.
Resist. But we might not ready to come in this rain.
That's it. Corvette locked. Rolling in. Scratch one enemy corvette.
Enemy ship destroyed.
contact. Enemy Corvette in range.
Enemy strike craft closing fast. Go evasive.
Move resource collector, collect the resources.
Carrier.
That's
Hostile
literally your
frigate has a
job.
firing solution on us.
Engaging Corvette. Enemy Corvette contact. Close the range.
Hostile frigate locked. All batteries engage.
Engaging Corvette. Scratch one enemy Corvette. Scratch a frigate. Scratch one enemy frigate. Engaging
There we
strike
go.
craft. Confirm kill. Corvette. Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft coming in fast.
I think one weakness that this has, due to the way I'm operating it, is that it's bad at targeting multiple enemies at once.
Confirm kill. Corvette destroyed. Corvette locked. Rolling in. Enemy strike craft. They have locked. Target locked. Engaging enemy Corvette. Scratch
Because I don't really have the luxury of choosing who I'm shooting at,
Frigate closing. Adjust.
it means that I'm just kind of at the whims of the recon's targeting.
Frigate destroyed. Enemy frigate closing. Please advise.
Whoa! That guy went spinning!
Confirmed. Enemy Corvette destroyed. Enemy Corvette closing. Please advise. Ops, update for you. Target site is locked in and looking great. Expect materials uptick shortly. Enemy strike craft closing. Look alive. Frigate destroyed. Corvette in range. Engaging. Enemy Corvette engaging. Stay loose.
You know, for all of the progress and like shooting we're doing, in terms of resources, we're only really
Target
breaking
locked.
even.
Engaging enemy Corvette. Confirm. Enemy frigate destroyed. Engaging strike craft.
Take him
Frigate
down.
locked. Rolling in. Frigate destroyed. Closing on strike craft.
Uh-oh. Okay, they
Scratch
deleted
frigate.
one. Okay,
Scratch one enemy Corvette.
finally some breathing room. Oh, does this activate some kind of like plane for the world? For easier tactical considerations?
Corvette in range. Contact. Frigate closing. Adjust.
That explains the mystery grid.
Frigate in range. Engaging. Enemy strike craft. Break and defend. Confirmed. Frigate locked. Rolling in. Enemy Corvette engaging. Stay loose. Scratch one enemy Corvette. Target locked. Engaging enemy Corvette.
Yeah, I think this is a waste of my effort.
Receiving.
We need to go after the
Breaking
long-range
away.
strategic
Power
strike
away
group.
Contact. Corvette closing. Adjust. Confirm. Enemy frigate destroyed. Contact. Corvette closing. Adjust. Contact. Corvette ID confirmed.
Confirmed. Carriers on the move.
We kind of want to enter
All
above
in
them,
position.
just laterally.
Ops, we are in position. Collection underway. Confirm on that.
Resource collector, move out, even though you're probably going to get blown up in a second. Yeah, that's you getting blown up. So the goal is to like walk forward and then like slowly descend.
Target locked. Engaging enemy corvette.
Support frigate too expensive given the circumstances. Though that might cost us the win. Oh, you lived! Fantastic.
Corvette in range. Engaging.
Carrier reads. Go. Get this carrier out of the rain. Move to mark. Disengage. Redirect.
Descend
power to engines.
1.4 kilometers.
Combat alert.
Targeting solutions. Do you have them? Send another 700.
Helm, adjust for new course.
Targeting, give me targeting solutions.
Closing on strike.
Hey, look, a targeting solution.
Contact. Engaging enemy frigate.
Enemy frigate contact. Close the
Yes,
range.
it's working.
Wing carrier.
It's working.
Frigate in sight. Shifting to engage.
Yes.
Contact. Hostile frigate. Bringing guns to bear.
Destroy them. Destroy
Engaging
them.
strike. Enemy corvette closing. Please advise.
Yeah. Oh,
Confirm. Enemy corvette destroyed.
it's still
Frigate
kind of
range.
working mostly.
Contact. Frigate ID confirmed. Engaging frigate.
Time to go. Reposition on mark.
Gain cover under the ceiling. Use the roof.
Engaging frigate. Confirm. Enemy
Contact. Carrier.
Enemy frigate closing. Please advise.
Frigate. Contact.
Locking up strike craft. Scratch frigate. Enemy strike craft. Break and defend. Firm kill. Corvette destroyed. Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft.
All right.
Enemy strike craft. Break and defend.
Options
Frigate in
have
sight. Shifting to
exhausted.
engage. Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft coming in fast. Locking up strike craft.
Oh,
Scratch one enemy corvette. Frigate destroyed.
oh, the carrier is about to explode.
Copy that. Adjusting vector. Go with message. Bring. Enemy corvette contact. Close the range. Engaging frigate.
Sphere formation.
Scratch one enemy.
Move here.
Confirm kill. Contact. Frigate ID confirmed. Target locked. Engaging enemy frigate.
Good, good.
Go. Enemy frigate closing. Please advise. Frigate in sight. Shifting to engage. Receiving. Set. Enemy frigate engaging.
And we're out of money.
Stay loose. Corvette destroyed.
Well, it almost worked.
Engaging corvette.
And I'm proud of how almost worked
Enemy
it did.
strike craft. Break and defend.
Ooh, secret tunnel.
Corvette locked. Rolling in. Enemy corvette contact. Close the range.
And there goes the carrier.
Scratch one enemy corvette.
Funny stuff. I'm level 7! I can unlock pacification. Preparation artifact allowing it to appear in future selections. What does it do? Actually, if my memory serves me, that might be a suppression fleet thing. Not suppression fleet, but like suppression frigate. Let's check the compendium. This. Reduces incoming torpedo frigate damage by 5%, increases frigate pop cap by 1. Oh, well that's not much of a bonus, but it's like objectively beneficial. Yeah, pacification is faster, more damage, self-repair, but lower range. It kind of takes the torpedo's main thing, which is high damage range, bolsters the damage, but reduces the range. Interesting. Cool. Well, I think I've demonstrated enough. I'm going to keep playing this on my own, and possibly with other people. If you were wondering why the Allied units were purple before, instead of the default blue, one reason is that because the blue is on the blue of the sensor manager, it's kind of hard to see. The other is because I was playing with Lark. We were doing war games and doing good war games. But the real war games, and Homeworld 3 in general, will mostly have to wait until the game releases. Maybe I'll do something more here. I don't know. Depends on the availability of others and their interest. For now, though, I'm gonna go. I'm Exception. This isn't TV. Have a good day, and good night.